Symbiotes didn't come here by accident.
Hello, my Symbiotes army. Hope you're doing good. Welcome back to your nerdy show. I'm your host, Spoiler Master. In Venom The Last Dance, we meet Dr. Teddy Payne, a scientist working on the Imperium project with a focus on symbiotes. Through flashbacks, we discover the tragic loss of her brother, who perished alongside her in a lightning strike during their childhood, leaving Teddy with deep emotional and physical wounds. As the film reaches its climax, she forms a connection with one of the alien beings, transforming into Agony. Ultimately, she emerges as the sole surviving symbiote, ready to face whatever challenges lie ahead. So I thought it's a good time to explore the comic origin of Agony. So if you want to dive into it, then Avenagers, suit up. Backstory of Agony was one of 5 symbiotes forcibly created from Venom by the Life Foundation, intended to serve as enforcers for the organization and its affluent clients. This nefarious group was preparing for the potential fallout of the Cold War, anticipating a scenario of mutually assured destruction, and aimed to ensure a luxurious existence for their wealthy patrons in the aftermath of global chaos. To establish a superhuman police force to safeguard this envisioned paradise, Carlton Drake, the leader of the Foundation, identified the unborn offspring of the Venom symbiote as ideal protectors and dispatched agents to capture Eddie Brock. After successfully apprehending Venom in San Francisco, they transported him to their laboratory in the Mojave Desert, California. There, they forcibly extracted 5 seeds from Venom, resulting in the creation of a yellow and red symbiote, a green symbiote, a dark gray symbiote, a yellow and black symbiote, and a purple symbiote. The purple symbiote, being too immature to bond with a host, was linked to Leslie Gesneria, a member of the Life Foundation's security team, which included police officers, soldiers, and mercenaries. Together, the purple symbiote and Gesneria, Edison, along with the other 4 hosts, would become the guardian symbiotes of the Life Foundation. When Spider-Man pursued her sister, Strike Agent 4 Donna Diego, Leslie and the other Guardian symbiotes launched an attack on him. Just as they were about to finish him off, Eddie, who had managed to break free after the Venom symbiote was removed, showed up. To take them down, Eddie transformed back into Venom and, alongside Spider-Man, used a metabolic accelerator to defeat the Guardians. This process aged the symbiotes to dust, seemingly killing them when Venom cranked up the power. The host of the purple symbiote, along with the other symbiotes and their hosts, also appeared to perish in the resulting explosion. Agony found the new host. In a twist of fate, the Life Foundation managed to bring back the symbiotes and their hosts from the brink of oblivion. But trouble was brewing as the symbiotes started to whisper dark thoughts into the minds of their hosts. Desperate for guidance, the hosts decided to seek out Eddie Brock, hoping he could teach them how to rein in their unruly companions. One fateful day, Leslie Gesneria and her crew dashed out of the Life Foundation, determined to find Brock. Meanwhile, Donna, feeling bold, ventured off to confront Venom directly, but struck out not once, but twice. Just when she thought all hope was lost, she teamed up with some former Guardian symbiotes and hatched a plan to rescue Brock, who had been stripped of the Venom symbiote and was locked away in a facility in New Mexico. They whisked him away to a deserted factory near Chicago, hoping he would lend them a hand. But Brock was having none of it. He was convinced that all of Venom's children were destined to become ruthless killers, just like the infamous Carnage. As he made his escape, the purple symbiote tried to seize control of its host once more, but met its end at the hands of the yellow and red symbiote and Donna, who was battling her own demons of untreated schizophrenia with a sonic blade. When the others stumbled upon the scene, they jumped to the conclusion that Brock was the culprit and sought revenge. In a fit of madness, Donna took out Karl Mock, the host of the yellow and black symbiote, blaming Brock for everything. Her psychosis spiraled further as she eliminated Trevor Cole, the gray symbiote's host, and Roman Hernandez, the green symbiote's host. But just as she was about to finish off Brock, he bonded with the Venom symbiote, who had been searching for him all along. Together, they made quick work of Donna. Though Donna and Brock believed the purple symbiote and its kin were gone for good, they had actually survived the demise of their hosts. Unbeknownst to them, a team was hot on their trail, eager to capture the elusive symbiotes. Adventures of Agony as hybrid Deadpool tries to stop Carnage's killing spree in Oklahoma, but is defeated. Carnage kills Mercury team and escapes with symbiotes. Deadpool, injured, bonds with the remaining symbiotes to form Hybrid. Hybrid defeats Carnage and Shriek, then returns the symbiotes to a military war dog. The Life Foundation symbiotes, controlled by Knull, bond with Sadie's family to fulfill her wish. They travel to Manhattan to aid Knull's reawakening, but are contained by the Maker. Dylan Brock frees the symbiotes, who merge into Hybrid and bond with the Maker. However, heroes like The Thing and Spider-Man intervene. Dylan uses Sleeper to defeat Hybrid and the Maker. Later, the symbiotes are sent by Knull to hunt Dylan, but are defeated by Scream and Andy Benton. Carnage and Agony. In the chaotic aftermath of Knull's invasion, Agony found a new host in Gemma Shin, the sharp-witted deputy communications officer for Senator Peter Crane. With a flair for the macabre, Agony developed a peculiar hobby of collecting body parts, turning them into grotesque decorations. Meanwhile, Carnage, empowered by Knull, reached out to Agony through the eerie hive mind, striking a sinister deal with both Agony and Gemma. As their bond deepened, Agony allowed Carnage to weave his will into its essence, merging their powers. Together, they uncovered Hank's treachery against Peter Crane, but chose to remain silent, knowing that Crane was already in the loop. One fateful day, while Gemma was out and about, she was confronted by a trio of muggers. In a gruesome display of loyalty, Agony sprang into action, mutilating and devouring the attackers with glee. Later, in a dark corner of the hive mind, Agony pledged its unwavering loyalty to Carnage, joining him in a nefarious plot to assassinate Senator Crane. Unlike its fellow Life Foundation symbiotes, Agony managed to slip through Alchemax's grasp, ultimately accompanying Gemma on a mission to keep a watchful eye on Arthur Crane, ensuring that their dark alliance remained intact. Fate of Agony. In a world where heroes and villains clashed, the Friends of Humanity had a strict no symbiote policy, but that didn't stop Senator Crane from teaming up with the notorious Mayor Fisk. In a twist of fate, Agony and Gemma found themselves enlisted in Fisk's Thunderbolts, a ragtag group on a mission to wipe out all superheroes. The Thunderbolts, however, met their match and were soundly defeated. As the dust settled, Agony and Gemma, along with their fellow team members, were thrown into the clink, facing the consequences of their ill-fated alliance. Agony's powers. In a shadowy corner of the universe, the Agony symbiote slithered onto its host, enveloping them in a mesmerizing cloak of dark purple and deep pink biomass. This eerie fusion didn't just look cool, it supercharged the host's abilities to a level that could only be described as superhuman. Thanks to the peculiarities of Earth's atmosphere, Agony could twist and shape its biomass in all sorts of wild ways. But wait, there's more. The US government had tinkered with Agony, giving it a special upgrade, muscle mass enhancement. This meant that its host could bulk up like a superhero, gaining the strength to lug around heavy-duty weaponry that would make even the toughest aerial assault albatross jealous. And if that wasn't enough, Agony had a trick up its sleeve: acid generation. With a flick of its metabolic prowess, it could spit out corrosive acid that could eat through just about anything. The full range and power of these acid projectiles? Well, that remained a mystery, adding an element of suspense to every encounter. But the surprises didn't stop there. Agony had the unique ability to absorb and redistribute chemicals in bizarre ways. Imagine regurgitating Spider-Man's artificial webbing. This quirky talent was something no other symbiote in the LF lineup could boast, making Agony a truly one-of-a-kind force to be reckoned with. So this was for today's folks. See you in our next video. Till then, bye-bye and take care.
No, what the heck, I'll laugh anyway.